Hey friends, happy Thursday. Welcome back to the Folded Note podcast. Before we get started today, if this episode encourages you, would you please go ahead and leave a comment sharing one area where you're choosing to trust God right now. Now today I want to encourage somebody who feels tired in the waiting, tired in the process, tired of not seeing results yet, tired of wondering if anything is even changing. And I want to remind you of something simple but powerful. Just because you cannot see growth does not mean God is not working. You know, when a tree first begins growing, most of the work happens underground before anybody ever sees fruit above ground. The roots, they're stretching deeper, becoming stronger, learning how to withstand storms before the visible growth ever appears. And honestly, I think many of us are in seasons exactly like that. We want immediate answers, immediate breakthroughs, immediate change, but God often works deeply in us before He works visibly. Because if the roots are weak, the tree cannot handle future growth, can it? And maybe that's where you are today. Maybe you feel like you've been praying, believing, trying, learning, growing, and yet outwardly things still seem quiet. But friend, quiet seasons, they are not wasted seasons. God does some of His deepest works in those hidden places. Jeremiah 17 verses 7 and 8 says, "Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord and whose hope is in the Lord. For he shall be like a tree planted by the waters, which spreads out its roots by the river and will not fear when heat comes." Notice that. The heat still comes, difficult seasons, they still come, but the tree survives because the roots are deep. And deep roots are built over time, aren't they? Through trusting God daily, through staying faithful, through continuing even when emotions fluctuate, and just through learning to depend on Him completely. And honestly, you know, some of the strongest people spiritually are not the people who never faced hard seasons. They're the people who stayed planted through them. So if you feel discouraged today, don't quit just because growth feels slow. God is still working beneath the surface. And one day you'll realize that this season was strengthening you for far more than you understood at the time. Let's close today's note with a prayer. Father, thank you for working in our lives even when we cannot fully see it yet. Strengthen our roots in you and help us stay faithful, patient, and trusting during quiet seasons. Remind us that you are always working beneath the surface for our good. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. And before you go today, I want you to reflect on this. Just ask yourself, am I trusting God only when I can see progress, or do I trust Him even in the middle of those hidden seasons too? Thank you guys for being here. I'm praying for you. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of the Folded Note podcast.